Now to our own Pulitzer Prize-winning correspondent, Tremaine Lee. North Charleston tonight at a debate watch party that was hosted by Black Voters Matter. Hey, Tremaine.
Hey, how's it going? Yeah, it's wrapping up here now. Black Voters Matter, a nonpartisan organization that's really going across the country to try to engage black voters and stretch voter participation, especially in black communities, especially in the South. Now, I talked to folks all night about who they were deciding to vote on and whether or not anything they heard during the debate swayed them one way or the other. Some folks were rock steady on who they were going to vote for, whether it be Sanders or Biden. Others said there were certain folks they would definitely not vote for, Mike Bloomberg. But I'm with Joy Jennings here. She's a resident of Charleston, South Carolina. Came into this night somewhat undecided, but leaning towards Sanders. Are you committed now?
I'm 95% committed to Bernie Sanders at this point.
Bernie Sanders, what is it about Sanders?
Education. It's all about education for me.
There are a lot of folks who are concerned about his rise and his surge, especially among young voters, that this may be causing some trouble for the establishment. Does that concern you at all?
Well, we need to cause trouble for the establishment because the establishment is who we're fighting against at this point.
So it feels like a fight against the establishment to do something new?
Yes, definitely, definitely.
What do you make of this generational divide, especially among black folks, where older voters over 45 are skewing towards Biden and younger towards Sanders? Is there something to this shakeup that you think?
The older generation, they're more traditional, I think, and going with Biden supports tradition, his ties to Obama, and we love Obama, so nobody wants to be against Obama. But I'm educated, and the generation after me, they're educated too, in a different way, but they're book smart. And so we look at all the facts and we make our own decisions in the new generation. Yeah. Tradition's okay to have and respect, but we've got to go with issues that's going to affect us and our children and our children's children. That's what I'm thinking about. And that's why I'm for education and Bernie Sanders.
Hey there, I'm Chris Hayes from MSNBC. Thanks for watching MSNBC on YouTube. If you want to keep up to date with the videos we're putting out, you can click subscribe just below me or click over on this list to see lots of other great videos.